when you see a number beneath the E after my video number, this is just a small number which concerns the BryanK case, because as far as I see, it's already the 5th video of that kind. What I want to look and speak about today is what that BryanK case has changed in all our lives, for the worse or for the better. This is neutral. One thing it has changed for me was that I'm no longer so much addicted to the videos of Todd Grande, because I found some additional YouTubers who speak about true crime, which I probably prefer. But he is nevertheless a fixed star in this scene, because he collects all the necessary data in order to know what it's all about. What that BryanK case also brought to me was a sheath and a Q-tip. I spoke about that in the last video. What the BryanK case also brought to me was finding out about Eric and about Pablo, who were previous inmates and who tell us what prison life is all about in the States. Apart from that, I found a wonderful true crime YouTuber who is Gisela Grizzly, I call her. She's a very good analyst, and she presents the cases in some neutral way. So she is not exaggerated. I admit that I dislike her voice a bit, but this is just my mistake. I dislike all female voices, but at least I can stand her voice. This is already a big advantage and a big compliment if it comes from my part. Apart from that, I have tightened my strings towards that wonderful TCRS, who has a really astonishingly good voice. Also, Jumpsuit Pablo has a good voice, although he exaggerates from time to time. So I would just give the small suggestion from my humble part, in my humble opinion: when someone knows he or she has a good voice, then don't exaggerate it with your good voice, because this comes in some kind of pathetic way, which is not necessary, because the voice is perfect and you can let it stand for itself in a neutral ambience. Yesterday I found out about a German YouTuber, which is rare, even a German YouTuber who cared about the BryanK case. His name is Alles nur geklaut. He also exists on Twitch. And yesterday he had a 2-hour live stream talking about the sentence hearing of the BryanK case. I enjoyed that a lot, and I guess I'll continue sticking to that Harry from Alles nur geklaut. We have still 2 minutes to talk about today's title, which brings me to another topic that I also will deal with here. So if you look at this short here, you see, Zollwut erreicht Europa. This means that, let's say, the anger of tariffs is now literally reaching Europe, and herewith the European Union. I think that our Mrs. von der Leyen, he and her, the man who did the negotiations, kind of Stanovic or so he's called, they really did their best. They tried their best, as all the world has to do. And there is one person that is unavoidable that we have to mention here, at least a little bit. I have already shown a book about that guy previously, which has been written by a certain Mr. Anonymous, The Warning from the White House. The previous reader of the book has put some advertisements over the face of the protagonist. It's not my fault, but it's interesting to read. And the reason for me to even present an additional book today is that as my duty of bibliothekarische Bezirksbücherboxbetreuer, I found out about the Trump Diaries by the Star magazine. The Trump Diaries also collected by a certain Mr. Anonymous. It is seems to be a translation from English, but we don't know from which original title, so I just call this the Trump Diaries. It is a hoax and it is fake and it's funny to read.